Energy harvesting dreams. What are they? How do they work? And why do they occur? Let's talk about it. Hello, beautiful people. It is Oshun Kimmy, Mother of Mysteries. I am a psychic medium and channeler who receives unique insights about the mysteries of magic in the universe directly from my spirit team. So please be sure to subscribe for exclusive esoteric conversations that you can only find here on this channel. So, I had two energy harvesting dreams back to back last night. So, I just knew that I had to share the tea as to how this type of sorcery works because I've been able to detect when a dream is designed to harvest my energy. Now, when it comes to witchcraft and dreams, we know that witchcraft can affect our dreams in many, many different ways. And I've talked about this in previous videos where I talked about signs of binding magic in dreams and things like that. But when it comes to energy harvesting, however, there are some distinct markers that lets us know that the dream we are having is in fact siphoning, harvesting, or pulling on our energy. The misconception about energy harvesting magic is that it is only about taking energy, when energy harvesting magic also has a lot to do with manipulating a person's energy as well, particularly when it comes to a person having their energy harvested in the dream state. The magic is done to generate a particular negative emotional response in the dreamer that the entity or sorcerer behind the magic can then feed on. So the idea is generate or manipulate a negative emotional response that becomes food to an entity or a sorcerer. And to declare your power over this type of sorcery, I want you to type it out in the comments below. My emotions cannot be manipulated. Therefore, my energy cannot be harvested. Ashe, so shall it be. So many, many nightmares are energy harvesting dreams. Many times when we are experiencing nightmares, that is our sign that there is an entity or spell work present within our energy field that is designed to essentially use the force, the energy of your negative emotional response to fuel the entity or a sorcerer and their spell work. The primary emotions that a sorcerer or entity may manipulate a person into feeling while they are in the dream state is going to be emotions like embarrassment, a sense of violation, frustration, distress, anger, shame, guilt, heavy emotions like that. So let's talk about some general themes that you may see in an energy harvesting dream. One of the primary features of an energy harvesting dream is going to be arguments. If you are fighting or arguing in a dream, that is 100% an energy harvesting dream. All the energy and force that you are putting into fighting or arguing is being sucked on. Very often, when someone experiences sleep paralysis, they are dealing with a form of energy harvesting. When you try to fight a sleep paralysis dream and you find yourself resisting the sleep paralysis, the entity that is holding you down is just feeding on your resistance like food. We can have a whole nother video on sleep paralysis if people are interested in that, because there are lots of techniques that we can do to navigate sleep paralysis. So just let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like. So another sign of energy harvesting magic is going to be if you are dreaming of embarrassing situations. So embarrassing dreams may include things like actual replays of embarrassing or traumatic moments that you have experienced. Embarrassing dreams may also show up as anything that feels humiliating to you personally. Related to dreams of humiliation are going to be, of course, dreams of sexual violation, because these dreams of sexual violation can generate within us feelings of extreme vulnerability or feeling unprotected. They can generate feelings of shame and so many other negative emotions that are essentially going to become food for the entity and or for the sorcerer. Additionally, in my personal opinion, dreams of being lost, left, chased, or trapped are also a sign of energy harvesting as well, because the energy and the effort that you are putting into trying to find your way out of somewhere, trying to run from someone, or the emotion that you may feel at being left or lost somewhere is going to be an emotion of distress that can and will be fed on by whatever entity is present. I also think that there's something I need to make clear before I begin to get into the remedies for energy harvesting magic. And that is the fact that many entities, especially those of a demonic nature, that sorcerers may send to attach and attack a person, these types of entities do have the ability to manipulate and invade dreams. Our dream state can be manipulated. And this is what energy harvesting magic is all about. And when these entities are distorting our dreams, there may be actual times where we can feel them on our physical body, or actually times where we may see them in the dream state. So let's talk remedies, right? Let's talk about the things that I like to do when I know I have had an energy harvesting dream. One of the main things before I even get into the real tea or tips is going to be calmness, staying calm, knowing that everything that you see in the dream state is simply a reflection of your own soul and spirit. And so, kind of what we have to do is purify our soul to some degree. And how I did that was that I stopped watching horror films, and I'm someone who loves horror films. Our soul is very, very sensitive and can easily be imprinted upon. So, we have to be very careful about what we watch. That is just general basic advice. Now, when you know that your energy has been pulled on in a dream, and you can literally wake up and you may feel drained, you may feel foggy or confused, you may literally just feel ungrounded, you have to prepare to command the energy around you. The reason why we have to begin to command the energy around us is because when we undergo energy manipulation while we're sleeping, we're not only going to wake up in a sort of negative energetic state, we're also going to have entities that are attracted to us now that we are in that negative energetic state. Energy harvesting magic can actually amplify the negative entities that are attracted to you, because it puts you in a particular vibrational state that then becomes like a signal to other low vibrational or negative entities. So as you are commanding any energy to leave you, or as you are declaring or affirming that you are releasing a particular energy, I want you to also envision that energy leaving your field. You can imagine it as black smoke, you can imagine it as a shadow, but imagine that negative dark energy separating from you. You can also dismiss energies through prayer and communication with the higher forces that walk with you, and literally ask them to remove negative energies off of you, to clean your energy field. Truthfully, I would suggest doing something like lighting a white candle, doing libations with cool water, things like that that can amplify your communication with your guides and give them essentially a portal to come through and actually help you. When it comes to our dreams, the ways that we dream are going to be connected to the ways that we behave in our waking life. And so if in our waking life, we lack strong mastery over our emotions, we're going to struggle with mastery over our emotions in the dream state as well, which means that our energy will be more easily harvested. So the best thing that you can do to begin to alleviate energy harvesting dreams is practice mastery over your emotions. And this is not about suppressing or repressing your emotions. This is about knowing how to process and transmute them, knowing how to let your emotions flow through you and out of you, because we are actually not our emotions. We're not our emotions. They are just things that we feel, but we are not them. We have to know that. I hope that this video was helpful. Please let me know if you learned something new down in the comments below, or if you already knew some of this information, please feel free to share that with me as well. And for people who need specific advice for their unique situation, this is where I highly recommend booking a one-on-one session with me or someone that you trust. And for people who are ready to go deeper into esoteric information, into practicing magic, then I highly suggest that you join us on the Patreon. May peace and enlightenment be upon each and every viewer of this video who wishes peace and enlightenment upon me. Ashe.